Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning out there, good people. Getting the stream up. We're going to test this thing out this morning. Last time I was streaming, it was causing some issues. What I thought was causing my TOS to lag fairly bad, but I think I had to change a setting in Thinkorswim. So we did that. We're going to try this out this morning streaming. Right now, I'm actually looking for a first 1 minute candle to make a new low setup. Look like it's trying to form. So, yeah, I'm gonna see. Actually, it already broke the high of the previous candle. So, not going to be able to take this candle if it goes. So, we'll wait on the next candle to form. That candle right now is about 6 points, so one MNQ gonna be risking $12. Trading a cash account today. Look at that thing wanna go. We'll wait on this candle to close. We got 6 seconds. Oh, it's not gonna let me get in, and I don't want to get in on it now that this done went already. Should see what happens. Looking for this to continue its push down. There it goes. All right, I'm out of 2 of them. Let me trail this last one. Very tight stop now. Very tight stop now. Very tight stop now. Let's go. Let's keep it tight. Let's keep that stop tight. Let's go. Let's go. We're moving my target down just in case it wants to snap down and back up. Oh, killer. 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 We still trailing that thing super tight. Let's go. Let's make our morning on one trade. Up 25 points. That will make the morning, actually. I'm gonna trail this out to where it's gonna just tag me. There we go. All right, all right, all right. Man, and this thing is still going. Very nice trade right there. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna highlight the candle that I got in this on. Got in when it broke this level right here. Let's highlight that candle. That candle is 12 points. So I'm gonna show you where 1R was at. 12 points. Let's come on over. That's 1R. 12, and then 24 is going to be 2R. That's 2R. And we took 2R out of this thing. Solid, solid, solid. And that's how you do it, y'all. That's how you do it. My entry, right as it broke this candle, stopped on the top of the candle. Never even came up and tried to stop me out. 1R was right here. 2R, it's down there, and ended up getting out of one of the contracts a little early, a little before 1R. And then I rode this second one down all the way to, we exited at 141. So just shy of 2R as I was kind of trailing this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and get this trade posted to the Discord. And actually that trade there just made what I wanted to make for the day in this cash account. This week just been kind of focusing on a small cash account, seeing how it would work trading the OTRS trade system. I actually doubled that account this week. That account started off at about $590 is where that account started. And this week it is at, what are we at after that trade? 1161 and 54 cents. So doubled that account in a week, just taking smart, solid trades that are in that OTF, in the OTRS trading system program. This here is basically just called a first 1 minute low to make a new high, or make a new low. I'm sorry. First 1 minute candle to make a new low setup. It's nothing new, nothing that I created. I just kind of refined the rules to take the trade. So for me, I want at least 3 candles in the pullback. That's including the signal candle, which, and I look like I have the wrong one. So let's remove that. So my signal candle was this candle right here. I didn't want to use this candle because signal candle had already broken the high. So I needed this candle to form and close. And I got in on the break of the candle. If you notice, I have a window right here. It says RR. I put in what I want my risk to reward to be. So my risk to reward right now is 2 to 1. Trading a small cash account. So my risk is $30 per trade. Like I say, this account started at $500, $590 to be exact this week. So didn't want to put a lot of risk on, risking $30 a trade right now. It's telling me if I was to take this trade, I would need 2.6 contracts. I'm only going to use 2 because we can't buy fractions. It would tell me where I need to put my target at short. Entries are going to be previous candle low. Stop is going to be previous candles high. And you just take the trade. So when that candle here broke the low of this signal candle, I'm jumping all over that trade and I'm in it. Like I say, first arrow is 1R, second arrow is 2R. I've doubled the size of that account, and in full transparency, it should be a lot more than that. The reason it wasn't is because I'm not holding my trades, y'all. I am not holding my trades. Let me see if I can give me 1 sec. I'm gonna see if I can get a NinjaTrader window on the screen. So let's do that right now. And you'll see, even with this trade, I did not hold it like I should have. I did not hold it like I should have. But it worked. It made us money. But the object of the game is not to just make money, but to trade the system. And in this particular case, we did not trade the system. Let's see. Trying to get this to show the NinjaTrader setup. And I have it pulled up, but for some reason it is super big. So let me enjoy the stream for 1 second. I'm about to tweak with this so I can actually show you all the trade on the NinjaTrader chart. So call this Ninja chart. Let's see which window that is. Right there we go. That should be it. And we'll, why is it pulling the white out? That's crazy. Let me take this down. Maybe one sec. It's showing it, but for some crazy reason, it's hiding the actual chart. That's weird. See if I have a filter turned on. No, I don't. All right, y'all. NinjaTrader is not trying to let me be great this morning, because it is literally blocking out the window. Small chart. Look like I can get it to show on the small chart. So there we go. Yeah, we'll place it right there for you. So, all right, so we have the NinjaTrader chart. You can see on the screen now. And it shows my entry. You can see the entries right as it broke the low of that candle. And that's my exit. That's my exit. First one. Just got out, locking in some gains, not actually trusting the system, y'all. Second exit. It's just about 2R. Just about 2R. So have to trust that system. Have to stay in those trades and take out the full maximum potential that we can get out of these trades, y'all. But I've hit my goal for the day in this account. I think it is a Friday. Fridays always seem to be my worst days. They always seem to be my worst days. So I'm green in this account, basically green 10%, made Basically made 10% of the balance of this account. So that's a good day. That's a good day. Looking, I see I missed another trade right here. This candle right here. That's the signal candle. Highlight it if it will. Yep. So this is signal candle. Actually, this one here is the signal candle. So let me delete that. I just noticed that this candle broke the low of that candle. So first candle to break the low. And you want to see at least 3. So you got this one that doesn't break the low. This is an inside candle. So if this one broke the low, I wouldn't take that one. This one comes up. This finally breaks the low. Highlight that candle. That candle there was 6.75 points. So now what we'll do is we'll come over and we'll see where we don't want an arrow though. Let's remove that arrow. Let's do that. We want to see, let's go 7 points. It's this putting an arrow. There we go. I think I need to put new batteries in my mouse. We're going to come over and we're going to find where 7 is at. So 7 is right there. That's 1R. Now we'll come over and we'll find where 14 is at. Do you get 14 in that candle? That's 14. So on that trade, it's 1R, that's 2R. Risking $30. You're making $60 right here. You're making 30 right there. With this system, you almost guarantee 2R on most winning trades. Most winning trades. All losing trades, you're gonna lose $30 because we're gonna take our stops when they don't work. But on a winning trade, get 2R. We can see this is just about gone 3R. Let's see where 21 is at. That's 21 right there. Let's go. Well, we'll drop it. That's close enough. That's 3R. So this trade has gone 3R. Simple, simple, simple. This one here I actually took. You can see the Ninja Trader chart, which is right here. And we can see that that trade went 2R. But on one of my positions, I got out early. And then this flushed out nicely and we got 2R. Could have stayed in this trade and waited on this to go down lower, but lock that 2R in, and then the OTRS trade system, it's going to give you another entry. It is going to give you another trade to take. So these 2 trades, I would have been up 120 just on those 2 trades. As it stands right now, I am up 108.06 on the day. And like I said, that's on a small account. That 108.06 may not seem like much, but that's 10% of that account. Easy math. You take that and you multiply by 10. That tells you that that account right now is sitting at a little over $1,000. So that's what we're doing around here, y'all. Trying to always refine my edge. I tell people in the Discord, I'm a better edge builder than I am a trader. I will admit that 110%. I can find strategies that make money. Problem is, a lot of times I don't trade them. A lot of times I look at the chart and I want to trade what my eyes are telling me instead of just waiting on the setup. Just like here, old days, I'm trying to long down here. When all I have to do, same thing, I'm trying to long down here. All I have to do is wait on the chart to set up. Let the chart set up. and take the trade. Here's another one. Let's see. We might be a little extended now, but let's see. We're going to highlight that one because guess what? That candle just broke the low, right? We can come right here to range. It's telling us 5.5. It's telling us our target is 20124 for 2R. So 2R target would be 124.5. Range on that's 5. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just draw a line straight down showing where 5 is at. And I don't know why this thing continues to drop bloody arrows when I'm clicking the line. So there we go. So 5, let's see. That would have been 1R right there. So this one's gonna stop us out. That one would have stopped us out. We had only had 2 candles and then the pivot. So I always say short pullback leads to a short follow through. That's something that I learned from live traders. So a short pullback, because I want to see 3, not including my signal candle. I want to see 3. Just like here, you got 1, 2, 3. And then the signal candle. This one, you get 1, 2, 3, signal candle. This one, you get 1, 2, and the signal candle. So short pullback, short follow through. I almost gave you 1R in this initial move. I almost gave you 1R in this initial move. But this one would have stopped you out. So you'd have been green, $60. Green, $60. That's $120. And then you would have lost $30. And that's risking $30 because I'm trading this small account. Now, let's say I'm trading regular account or a prop firm account. I can just go right here. Say I want to risk $150 a trade. I can go right there. I could type in 150. Now my risk is going to be 150. Now the contracts required is going to tell me how many contracts I need to risk 120 or $150. If I want to take this trade, which is an inside bar, I don't like inside bars on the trade, but if I was taking that candle as first candle to make a new low, I would need 11 contracts because you can't buy a fraction of a contract and you don't want to risk more than 150. So I would just buy 11. That's probably going to have my risk at, let's say, maybe 140. It is what it is. This here is telling me the target. So my target is 20124. That's if I'm risking 2 to 1. So risking 2 to 1, target 12024. We'll just drop this straight down to 12024. That's where target is at. Range on that candle, 6.5. So let's go and let's see where 6.5 is at. See if it gave us 1R on that initial push. With this kind of extended like it is, and had quite a few pullbacks. This is a little extended. Other thing, this is not really a trade that I would have taken because it's almost up here with this even high. So what can happen is this can, you go short right here and you could be setting yourself up to be entering on a higher low. So this could be starting to set up for a higher low. So just looking at that, you can kind of see that's the trend line. And you can see that we broke the trend line. Make sense? So like once this sets a higher high or even high, you almost buying into what could be, or you shorten into what can come down and be a retest of this channel to stay out of this channel. So, and that's why I say I didn't reinvent the first 1 minute candle to make a new low or a new high. I just found ways to kind of make sure it's going to be a more reliable setup. It's going to have a higher probability. And if you notice, look at what that did. That came right there. Let's see. And actually, I'm gonna bring that out a little bit more. And if you do take that trade, you just gotta have expectation. You just have to know that you possibly buying into a reversal. But target, that would have been target, because we said target was 20124. It's a mute point because that would have hit target. Let's drag it back out. We'll do the math now. So again, this one works. I took this trade. This one works. I did not take that trade. This one, you get stopped out. And then if you take this one, that one works. And all we're doing is looking for first 1 minute candles to make new lows. I like that one. You see up here, it says my risk was 150. I just changed that this morning. I wasn't risking $150 per trade. But if you took these trades risking $150 a trade, it's $300. That's $600. You're going to lose 150. Let's go on over to this one. That's another 300. So you're going to make $900 in these three trades, and you're going to lose 150 on that trade, and you're going to be up $750 right now. You'd be up 750 on those three trades from 710. Is that 30 minutes? It's not a bad morning. Not a bad morning, and it would be a fairly stress-free morning. Fairly painless morning. But let me go ahead. Let me get the Discord activated. I'm gonna be stepping away from the desk here in a minute. Actually been out in the shop since about 6 o'clock this morning. So run inside and fix me some breakfast. I'm done trading the cash account. Got a buddy that talked me into looking into Take Profit Trader. So I did set up a Take Profit Trade account. Rules seem fairly good. I didn't got kind of spoiled with Top Step where you can pass in 2 days. Take Profit Trader, you have to trade with them 5 days to kind of show consistency. Second day was today. I had to lose money yesterday because I jumped in a trade, and no sooner than I jumped in it, it just spiked like crazy. Put me up way over what I needed to make on the day. So I had to actually go back and lose money yesterday. And then this morning, I think I am up. Let's see, because I shut that account down. Let's see what we up in Take Profit Trader. We're up 453 this morning. So 2 days been trading. I have 3 more days to trade it, and I need to make $1,200 to get over to 53,000. With Take Profit Trader, they got a special right now where you get a discount on it, like a 50K account, and you don't have to pay the activation fee. So that's what made me go ahead and purchase one of those. But after that account, I will not probably take any more prop firm accounts. I'm gonna just focus on trading this system in a small cash account. That's gonna be my goal, is to just trade this system in a small account. So we'll see how that works out. Or just, like I said, I'll continue to trade the Take Profit Trader account. Hope y'all out there doing good this morning. See, we got the bear showing, basically showing that I am definitely bear biased this morning. If we look at the 15-minute chart, you see that it tried to flip green last night. Once that bad boy flipped back red, it's been on and popping. Let me turn off the NinjaTrader chart so we can see all of those. You can see the 1 minute chart. This is what I'm trading. 15-minute chart, just so that I can get an overall view. And then the hourly chart. On the 15-minute, this little flip green, all that was a pullback for the hourly chart. That's how you have to look at that. When I see green come in on this 1 minute chart, all it is a pullback for the 15-minute chart. When did we get any green? So there we go. We had, let's go back. We had a decent green run here around 225. We'll bring this out. So notice we had come down 2 o'clock. You get green, that's just that pullback. That green lasts till 5:30. That's a hefty pullback. Wouldn't have wanted to see it pull back that much, but notice if you drew a trend line right there, it broke the trend line, came up to this first line of defense, flushed back out. You get another little bitty green pop. That's that little last chance, the bulls trying to take that last little chance to see if they got any strength left. Once the bears got it back red, it was over. Spark always tells me, man, just trade what your chart is showing you. Your chart is red. You should not be looking for no longs. So I went into the OTRS system and I tried to make it as easy as possible to let people know. First of all, 15-minute is red. Chart is red. It's only going to give you a target short. It's not going to tell you what a target would be if you were going long. Now, when this chart flips green and you need to be looking for longs, this will flip green. And then it's going to tell you if your risk is 2-to-1, your target long is going to be this right here, whatever that number is. So I have the system written to be as user friendly as possible. I always tell people that ask about it, I wrote it so that if I gave this to my pops, he should be able to read the manual and get some hands-on time with the chart and be able to trade the system. Not make money. He should be able to trade the system. Because like one of the biggest issues that we have as retail traders is that we think that we're trading to make money. And that is so far from the truth, y'all. We are not trading to make money. Every trade that you take, every trade that I take, every trade that we take should be to trade our system. We shouldn't be taking a trade just to make money. We should be taking a trade because it's a trade that's within our system. And guess what? By default, the system is designed to make you money. So trade the system and trade it right and you make money. Don't have a system and take a trade. Guaranteed you will probably make some money from time to time, but I can guarantee you with some more certainty that the market is going to take that money back, and they're going to take it back with interest. So just remember that, y'all. That was ingrained. Like I said, I'm a student of professional trading strategies tell people that Jared is my mentor that doesn't know that he was my mentor. There's a lot of things that he says in his videos stuck. And that was a big one right there. We don't trade to make money. That's the trap that I would fall into. I would just take trades trying to make money, and it had no system behind it. It had edge behind it, but a lot of times I would get off track and I wouldn't be trading the actual edge. I'd be taking a long down here because just over time I know that this should bounce. But where do I put a stop at down there? Because I'd get in. Let's say I got in on this candle right here. Actually, no, we're gonna say I got in on this candle. Yeah, that candle, because I'm thinking it should hold this line. I'm thinking it should hold that line. So I get in and it comes down some more. And now I'm red and I'm adding right here. And I'm thinking, okay, this gotta go back higher. And then I add again. I'm not trading edge. I'm not trading a system. But if I come over here on this side, my edge tells me, wait on a pullback. Let it be at least 3 candles. Look for the first 1 minute candle to make a new low. Take the trade. Now I got a clearly defined place to put my stop. I know where my targets are going to be at. 1R, that's 2R. This one actually went 3R. Same process. Trade the system. Look for a pullback. At least 3 candles. This one only gives two candles. 1, 2, and then they get the signal candle. If you take this one, Jared over at Live Traders used to always say, short pullbacks lead to short follow-throughs. This one works for a minute, almost gets you 1R, and then it rolls over and stops you out. Rolls over and stops you out. But then you get another 1 minute candle to make a new low. You take this one, stop on the top. This one goes 2R. Activate that one. Oh no. Let's see where. I really need to get a new mouse. That's 2R right there. What's that? 3 minutes later. That's 2R. Or that's 1R. I'm sorry. Right there. Just waiting on the system to give you the play. But I don't know how many times I would take longs down here expecting the market to bounce. And I would be green. This was my problem, y'all. Say I take this trade and I'm green. And I take this trade and I'm green. And I take this one and I'm green. And I'm just scalping. I'm just getting out because I know that this is going to probably reverse on me. And then I take this one right here and it goes down and I add, and it goes down and I add, and I go down and I add, and now I done lost everything that I made over here. So I made money, I made a little money, and the market took it all back. The market took it all back because I was trading to make money. I wasn't trading the system. Now I'm only taking trades that are in the system. Let's see. This market is a little extended now. This thing that came down quite a bit, but here we go. Boom, 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 boom. We're always looking for a signal candle. Any of these could have been a signal candle. Any of these could be signal candles, but they become a signal candle when the next candle breaks the low of that candle. That's signaling us to take the trade. So this is the entry candle. This is the signal candle. Let's highlight that one. It's 10.5. $10.5. Let's see where 10.5 is at. Let's come on down. It's 10.5 right there. Or actually that's 10.13. I'm gonna still drop it close enough. 10.5 is just below that. We're gonna come over. We're gonna see where 21 is at. That's 21. So this trade has already gone 1R. This trade has already gone 1R. 2R would be down here. So for me, like I said, I'm up good on the week in the cash account. It will be a lot better. This right here is kind of showing you why. When a trade would go 1R, I'll take my stop to break even. Maybe just a little inside of break even. It'll come up and it'll tag my break even, and then it'll flush right back out. Not sure if this one's going to do it because, like I said, we are a little extended. You kind of want to catch these first. You want to catch these first few, because once you get down here, people are going to start taking their money that's short. They're going to start closing out their positions, and that's going to cause the market to kind of make a move back up. So this chart flips red. I like to be right on it. I like to be just looking for the entries. Here go another one. 1, 2, 3. Signal candle. Entry. Looks to be about 2R right there. Let's see. Highlight that candle. 10.25. So we need 20.5. Boom. That's 20.5. It literally gets you right to 2R and then snaps back up and then comes back down. But remember what I was saying? What happens with me? That's my entry. You get 2R. Look at this thing come all the way, puts you just about in drawdown. And then had it not really got 2R right here, it definitely gave you 2R over here. Definitely gave you 2R over there. So I'm gonna go ahead. I am gonna step away from the desk for a little while. I think I'm definitely done trading the cash account today. I'm not sure if I'm done trading this take profit trader account today. I could stand to lose $50 or make another $200. So I'll see what the market holds once it opens. And one more thing now, see how this has broken this high, or this high right here. So now we would be setting a higher high. If this comes down and makes a 1 minute candle to make a new low, I would not take that trade. Would not. That's a rule. Because now when you take this trade, you setting yourself up to be trading into what's going to become a higher low. So let's say you get in right there and this thing does come down to right here and you like, oh snaps, I'm good, I'm up like 1R, and then it snaps back up. Now it's going to leave you a higher low, and you already have the higher low right here. Now you just setting up for another higher low, and now you setting up for this market to kind of rip you a new face. So once I don't really draw channels on the chart no more, but I can see this channel right here. Initially the channel was right here and it broke it, came back, retested a couple of times, and it got back in line. Now you can kind of see that the channel is right there. Let me see, do I have it? Yep. So like that's the channel kind of, if you go from there, that's the channel right there. So I'll drop it there. If you take this short, all you can expect is for this to come down here and bounce and come back up. So that's not a, look at that. You got a 1 minute candle that made the new low, would have easily stopped you out. So I didn't invent the first 1 minute candle to make a new high or low. I just kind of went in and through back testing, wrote out some rules that kind of clearly define when you want to take it. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna step away. We'll be back at the desk in a little while. Peace.